Good morning, Algonquin. This is Mr. Messia
and Mr. Gala
with your morning news. But first, here's the Pledge of Allegiance.
Good morning, Algonquin. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good Friday morning, everybody. A reminder about our grade 8 electives process that's going on now for 7th grade students. As you start getting ready to indicate your preference for your elective for next year, you'll get that link next week in an email from me. This week, we're spotlighting the offerings. And our last one in the spotlight is the First LEGO Robotics program. First LEGO League Robotics is a course that prepares students working with their peers to compete in the First LEGO League Robotics competition at RPI in December. It's a great time. Each fall, the FLL provides teams around the world with an annual challenge that's posted on their webpage. The challenge is based on a set of real-world problems facing scientists and engineers today. The challenge has a couple of parts. It's a lot of fun. If you've done Odyssey of the Mind or any kind of other robotics competition program, it's very similar to that in nature. There's a maximum of 16 students allowed to participate in this program because of the limits by the FLL program held for the competition held at RPI. We have an announcement about a very special opportunity for any AMS student that's interested, and that is to join in for a special demonstration of 3D printers from RPI staff this Tuesday, May 12th, coming up from 2:30 to 3:15 with Ms. Ekstrom. It's a special event taking place on Google Meet. Please email Ms. Ekstrom to let her know that you're interested in participating, and she'll send you a link to the Google Meet.
In the last survey that we put out there to our AMS community, we were asking what your favorite animal was. And quite honestly, we have a lot of favorite animals. When you look at the graph, half of you picked something that was in the other category. So we appreciate everybody tuning in. It does look like elephant took the lead in the overall survey, but we have a lot of other animals that we like. Let's tune in on Monday for our next survey.
Speaking of things that are coming up here, the AMS Online Science Obstacle Course is coming up. Do you love science? Do you want to exercise your brain? Well, then take an online obstacle course with science by joining the Google Classroom code listed below, M7R23BN. The program has several obstacles for you, including weather, astronomy, and chemistry. And we want to thank Mr. Kabata and Ms. Kaboot for their hard work in getting this going for us. Let's check out, speaking of 7th grade science, let's listen in to Ms. Kaboot.
All right, so now I have a student challenge for you guys to try out and be creative with. So I talked about Newton's second law. We use F equals ma, or force equals mass times acceleration. And we can modify that to get W equals mg, or weight equals mass times gravity. Okay, remember, horizontal, side to side, we use F equals ma. Vertical, we use W equals mg. In my last video, I talked about how we can modify F equals ma to get acceleration equals F over m, and also m equals F over a. You're going to use this video and some algebra to do this challenge. So I want you to use a creative medium. You could use chalk. It was a lot of fun to do this all. To show how to modify this equation, so W equals mg, weight equals mass times gravity, so you can easily calculate G and M. G, once again, is gravity, and M is mass, kg. All right, so once again, show how you can modify W equals mg so you can easily calculate G and M. Find a fun way to do it. Chalk was really awesome, but if you figure out another way to do so, Love you to take a video and show it. Send it to me, email it to me, have fun.
And now let's check out how Kaylee answered it.
Okay, so here is my student challenge with weight equals mass times gravity. I was supposed to simplify this to make it easier to calculate gravity and mass. Gravity is G, mass is M. First, you start with the original equation, weight equals mass times gravity, and we want to leave gravity all by itself, so we eliminate mass. Whatever you do on one side of the equation, you have to do on the other side, so that's what I did. Then I got to the equation, weight divided by mass equals gravity. We can simplify that to gravity equals weight divided by mass. Now for mass, which is M. We also need to start with the original equation, weight equals mass times gravity. This time, we want to separate M, which means we divide gravity. The equation I got was weight divided by gravity equals mass, which can be simplified to mass equals weight divided by gravity. That's the science student challenge with weight equals mass times gravity.
Great job, Kaylee. And a chalk picture from Maddie Bolson. Nice job. Science does rock. We're on to CJ's Friday Funny. This question comes in to us. Which program do Jedi use to open PDF files in Star Wars? Adobe Wan Kenobi. That's a good one, and I think that he was trying to play off of the Star Wars Day back this week. Next one. What is Thor's favorite Mexican food? I'm thinking Cinco de Mayo is involved in this one. Tortillas. Well, Thortillas, I guess. That's good, CJ. Thanks a lot, buddy. We're on to what you're reading. Courage Test. The student is reading Courage Test by James Preller, one of our favorite authors here at Algonquin. It's about a journey with thrills, and there is a life-changing moment in it where Will has no choice. His father drags him along on a wilderness adventure in the footsteps of legendary explorers Lewis and Clark, whether he likes it or not. All the while, Will senses that something about this trip isn't quite right. Check it out on Sora.
And to round out our Teacher Appreciation Week, Ms. Reinish's quote of the day talks about the influence that teachers have. And it says, the influence of a great teacher can never be erased. It's a great quote and one that reminds us that of all the things that our teachers do now during this time, but also all the time. Thank you to our great teachers.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday. If it's your birthday, put your hands up. If it's your birthday.
Happy birthday goes out to Logan, Madison, Jocelyn, Tessa, and Madeline today. And then over the weekend, Cassidy, Jack, and John. Have a great day, guys. This public service announcement is a reminder that Sunday is Mother's Day. You may want to consider recognizing in some way those mothers, grandmothers, and other ladies that make our lives so much better through their hard work and dedication. Copy and a warrior, moms, grandmas, and women who support us all. They make our lives so much better in so many ways. Let's recognize them in a special way coming up on Sunday.
Let's remember, school is not just a place. Guys, we hope you have a great weekend. Let's get some work done on this Friday, and let's make it a great day.
And we leave you with some sixth grade science project as we round out Natural Disasters Week.
And that concludes this morning's announcements. Remember, start to finish, every day, we embody the warrior way.